Want to talk about cheating today. Hi guys. I want to almost say happy Monday, but it's always like a happy Friday. Friday is like, Anywho, guys, I'm just looking around for parking. So while I'm doing that, I just come here and talk to you guys real quickly. This is not going to be a very long video, but I was just in here thinking, this video is going to be about cheaters. Whether you're cheating on a test, cheating in a job interview, we're going to talk about it. Test, job interview, relationships, cheating your friends, your family, just cheating and lying. Because, every cheater is a liar. Okay? Every cheater is a liar. Because you have to be deceptive. Okay? The right thing to do if you're in a relationship is to sit your partner down and put your feelings on the table. Be a man, be a woman about it. You never know. Sometimes when you tell the person the truth, you never know. If you give them the opportunity, they may agree with whatever you got going on. They probably wanted to do it too. You feel me? But give people the opportunity. Let's just talk about cheaters for a little bit. The things they have to go through. You got to sneak around. You don't have no integrity. You lying, you're spitting, you're cheating, STDs. There's so many things to talk about on this topic. You're sharing secretion with, from what I know, cheaters don't only cheat with one person. Maybe it's your first time around, but it will not be your last, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that's cheated on their partner. If you have something to say about this, please feel free. We all want to learn in this society here, right? It's a learning progress for me. But if you're a cheater, you gotta lie, you gotta sneak around. From what I understand, but people are very bold these days, so you probably go in the same area that your husband or wife or a girlfriend or partner, stay. Most people take it out of town, then they could just have a great time. I guess that's what they call it, a great time. But a great time, and you at the end of the day, after you're cheating and everything, you call it a great time, but it's a lifetime of misery. Okay? And sometimes people try to hold on to the two, their partner and their lover. And for some people, like I said, it works for them. Some people don't accept that. I don't know if you guys are watching the incoming person that's running for, I think his name is Yul. 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 He is the incoming president of Nigeria. It's very interesting to watch. You could put in Judy Austin. It's very interesting. That's his second wife. He have a first wife, and you know how she found out about the cheating? She found out about the cheating on social network. She found out that he married a second wife and that he's going to bring her home on social network. She found out about his love child on social network. This is what I'm saying. He didn't even have the respect to sit down and talk to his first wife because he liked polygamy. He wanted to have a polygamy relationship, but when she got into the marriage, she didn't sign up for that. And that's what I'm saying. You need to lay your card on the table and let people know what you're into, Another issue is a lot of people are bisexual, but they don't tell their partner. It's like done in secrecy. And at the end of the day, you're just bringing problems to yourself. And again, soul ties. You tying up yourself connectionally, spiritually. And we wrestle not with flesh and blood, guys, Ephesians 12, but we wrestle with principality and powers in high places, So although you can't see certain things with your natural eyes, in the spirit there's a lot of things going on in the background, okay? Just give your partner options, give the person the choice. And another thing that's disgusting with those behavior is that somebody is with you, right? Build with you from day one, build with you from ground level. And I think they were married like 17 years or something like that. But I'm not sticking on the incoming president of Nigeria, but he was just an example, of how disrespect, and it's very disrespectful. And guys, cheating is a choice, okay? It's a choice because it begins with the eyes, okay? Lust begins with the eyes. So anyway, he planned it out. It's just so, it's a little scary because to know that you've been in a relationship with somebody and you were on ground level with the person and they planning and plotting towards you, it's just horrible. You know, how could you lay down with this person again after they betrayed you so badly? This person can actually kill you. You understand me? Like, this is really, really serious. So while you're out there spitting and licking and whatever else you guys do out there, just break it off with the person. Just sit down. And I think the right way to do it is just to sit down and tell the person, I'm not interested anymore. Whether you're in a marriage or not, let the person know. I guess the blow, it still will be hard, but at least the person could walk away with a little closure. But what hurts is when you find things out on social network, when everybody else know that's in your circle and you don't know, because it's a secret, guys. And you don't know when you're sitting around talking about my husband or my wife, and that the time somebody blow her back out, or that the time somebody taking care of your husband, you feel me? And you don't know, but you smiling and talking about your husband. You know? That's why another thing, we got to stop swearing for people. And it's sad because, yes, that's your husband, that's your partner, and you should have a certain level of comfort and say, yes, that's my husband, not your man, that's your husband, that's your wife, and you should hold your head up and feel confident, you know. But the way it is these days, everybody cheating. It's just so easy. I call it the wide path. Everybody take the wide path, which is carnal, right? But the narrow path to get through those pearly gates, honey, it's hard to do. Not everybody could do it when you're walking in the spirit, that is. Walking through the narrow path. Okay? Living in integrity, loyalty, being able to hold your head up, living a righteous life. It's not an easy path. It's not. But anyway, and don't get me wrong, pastors, first ladies, people in the church, they cheat too, so they're not exempt. I'm just saying that the way society is it's like lust. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah all over again. You know what I'm saying? It's like the earth need cleansing, and then people try to justify their bad behavior. You know what I mean? And that's another thing that I even learned this week is that when you're doing sexual perversion, like cheating and stuff like that, you kind of like, if you're into spirituality, you use the Bible to benefit you, because you want to be quoting scriptures now to satisfy what you're doing in the wrong way, whatever. Anyway, guys, I would love if you could drop your comments here. This subject just came up. I'm out here by Yankee Stadium. I'm waiting for parking, and it's kind of rough because the Yankees have a game today. Normally, it would take me like 3 hours, but we'll see how that works today. I'm confident that I will get something soon enough. Sometimes people drive around, and then, you know, you're just wasting gas. By the way, gas is $5 now. $5. They predict that by July it will be $7. I'm sure they're gonna do it right around 4th of July when people want to go out and everything. You know, how is this gonna affect you guys, like celebration for summer and everything? You know, drop it in the comments, guys. Anyhow, let's get back to this cheating thing. And then that's another thing, like cheating, right? The way the world is now, it's like everybody like disposable relationship. So why would you marry if you don't plan to stay together? Again, nobody married to get divorced. Well, I didn't anyway. But why married if you're not willing to work on your marriage no matter what? Like, no matter what, work on your marriage. You know what I'm saying? Work it out. Instead of jumping from relationship to relationship to relationships. Okay, people lose attraction for each other. But love is an action, not a feeling. Okay? Definitely, guys, just the way the world is like follow the leader, basically. And then I want you guys to think about how the children of, the youth are looking at us. Like, they must be, because we're setting the example, right? So the youth is like, oh, why do I gotta commit? Like, that's why, like, even the young boys and young girls, they just treat each other so poorly. Because what is the example we're setting for them when you could have somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife in your house, living it up? You think, and then it's funny because then you think that the kids don't know, but they know. Especially when he can't stay, he always leave in the middle of the morning, and all kind of stuff. And some even at the end of the day, let this man move in with them, and then next thing you know, they're molesting the kids. They come in your house and try to turn your house upside down, and the next thing you know, the kids that were free, they can't do this, can't do that, because the new person, whether it's a man or a woman, they come in your house and try to take over, because it's all about control. They want to control you. You know what I'm saying? And once you give them that leeway, it's over for you. They telling you what to do. Remember the 30-day rule. When somebody's staying in your house 30 days, it's going to be hard for you to kick them out. It's real funny. But yeah, just think about the kids. But what I'm hoping is the children, like around 5 years old, because I feel like the world is going through, going through cleansing right now. Let me put my window in. So hopefully in those, in little 5-year-old generation, hopefully they'll get it right, they'll get it right. Some human feeling will come back and kill so much of the lustful behavior. And another thing, guys, is like people try to make it like it's basically a sport. Is he coming out? Basically like a sport to be a side dude or a side chick. And it basically put the wife like a freaking slave, working, whatever else she does for her husband or he does for his wife. You out there working hard, to take care of the family and everything, making sure your spouse is okay. And then they out there gifting everybody else. And then next thing you know, your money is short. It's like, what about your spouse? You need to think about your household first. That is so dumb to me. It's like mind-blowing how people think. You know why? Once you start cheating and everything, it's not only that you're cheating on your spouse, it's that you left God. You left God. You turn your back on God. So now you're working in the next kingdom, which is Satan kingdom, adultery. Okay? Is that you turn your back on God. Anyway, guys, you could leave your comments down in the comment section. What else did I have to say about that? And another thing is like the disease that you could bring back to your spouse. Herpes. Let me tell you, soul tie. Okay? Because that coming like worse than a disease when them demons tie up his soul. Here? STDs, herpes, HIV, I don't even know how to say that one, but so much different disease, AIDS, hepatitis, which is rampant right now. I see they have cases of hepatitis coming up, and it's like, let's not say corona. When my spouse was cheating on me, I told, he knew I had corona, and he was like living with some people, and I said to him, did you tell the people that I had corona? I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he didn't. That is so horrible. You know what I mean? To just be so deceptive. And guys, I want you to know, if a person is gonna come and cheat on you, they will cheat and cheat with you. They will cheat on you. Don't think you're special. They're just fueling their ego. Okay? You're fueling their ego. Sometimes what happens is the spouse leave, and because the person is just not gonna put up with it no more, and it was like the last call. That's it. It's a wrap. And you see the person coming to stay with you, and you think, and whatever lie the person is telling you, and you think, oh yeah, he or she left that person for you, and you feel special, but that's not the case. If you was to listen to the other side of the story, you would be amazed. But you don't care because you think you win a prize. The prize that you won is going to be from adultery. You're going to get depression. Some people feel guilt. Some people feel shame. Some people get PTSD, especially if you were in a sexual abusive relationship, abused as a child. It's just such a connection, guys. And by the way, cheating start in your childhood. Cheating start in your childhood. Whatever happened in your childhood, it comes back up in your adulthood. You probably were abused. A lot of people that had sexual abuse, they become promiscuous in their later years. And yeah, it's just a fact. Okay? It's just a fact. Life is nice. Sex is nice. But you got to do it in the right way, guys. You know, you're sharing secretion with people. And another thing is, I was watching this guy. This is what I wanted to say. I was watching this African guy. And he said his first sexual experience was with an older lady. He was 14 at the time. And she took his virginity. So now he's like in his 20s. And all he ever do is sleep with married women. He only sleep with married women because only they could turn him on. Why? Because that was, again, from his childhood experience. That was his first experience, and he said no young girl can turn him on. He only talked to married women, and he was crying because he feels like so sympathetic towards it. He want to try to stop, but he said it's like a drug. You know what I mean? It fuels him. So just got to be careful, guys. So sometimes you're doing things, and plus it's an addiction as well. Sometimes you do things and you think it's going to be like a one-off. In his case, he got molested at 14. Some guys, they laugh at that and say it's not molestation. I know a lot of guys that said they lose their virginity to like a babysitter or something, somebody older. But that's sexual abuse. That's molestation as well. Okay, but you know, guys, they do it like ha ha ha, like a pat on the back. Yeah, but it's so double standard, because if it's a little girl, everybody's getting bent out of shape. For me, it's the same thing. You know. You could drop your comments in here about that. Just have so much to say about cheating, you know. By the way, guys, it's so easy to cheat, right? A lot of people, like, especially when you tell people you're celibate, they say, oh my God, how can you live without sex? It's just like, it's like so empty to just go around having sex with people. It's like so empty. If it's not like in a relationship where some people, they don't believe in like marriage, right? But I'm living with God right now, right? I'm living in the spirit, so I would definitely want to be married before I even have sex again. That's how I'm living my life. But if I don't have sex again, I'm not gonna die either. But for the guys that's doing the semen retention and saying that more females are attracted to them and everything, if you're listening to this, drop your comment and let me know about your experience, and let other people know about your experience, because I already know that not every guy cheat and not everybody is going around sexing all over the place. And I do know that guys can hold themselves as well, especially coming out of a relationship. A lot of guys take time to reflect on themselves, but you're not going to hear this story because you're only thinking about the low value men that's going around cheating all over the place. It's low value. It's like you don't see yourself of any worth. You know what I'm saying? You don't love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're just cheating. You can't even have an honest relationship because you're just cheating all over the place. It's disgusting. I want no parts of it. None. Call me a unicorn. What else? Call me righteous. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know what I want now, and I'm not going to settle for less. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't settle. You should not settle. Because there's somebody out here that have qualities that you want. They are there. Trust me. There's good men out here still. There's good women out here still. Everybody's not having their legs open. You understand? We got to teach we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Anyway, guys, I'm out, over and out right now, so leave your comments. Whether you agree or disagree, I would love to hear your feelings on this one, okay? Do you think cheaters win? Because for me, cheaters never win. And everything that's done in the dark always come to the lights, okay? All right, guys, toodles.